Item 11 is our Woodman Sports and Convention Center update with our Public Works Director, Mike Payne.
Good evening, Council. Mike Payne, Public Works Director. So this exterior rendering should look fairly familiar because it's what I shared with you at the last council meeting. So still working on this. This is kind of a work in progress and what we're expecting the project is going to be headed toward. Five quick updates, 5 bullet points for the council this evening. City's website has been updated. We have included a web link for you. So that's Janesville Sports and Convention Center, Janesville, Wisconsin. And that's located right on the janesvillewi.gov website. Included on there is information about the project, including our approximate 20 pages of questions and answers. Those are reoccurring themes that have come up, and we encourage people to take a look at those to help understand the comprehensive aspects of the project. Second thing is our last design committee meeting was held on January 10th, and we focused on exterior materials, interior materials, and refining floor plans. And so I can report that we are making progress. We are nearing the end of our design development phase. I would expect that over the next few weeks, we'll be concluding that before we move into construction drawings. Oops. The EDA grant application status. Thank you to a lot of dedication by Jennifer Petrozello. She has submitted that grant application. The council is aware that we were pursuing that, and Jennifer has made that happen. The grant is an $8 million grant that has a $4 million local match. And the $4 million local match will be satisfied with the council's commitment to that $17.3 million contributed to the project. So we should know here, and probably hopefully in the next couple of months, preliminary reaction from the EDA on where this project stands in their grant application process. The fourth thing is the formerly known as the FISC, the Friends of the Indoor Sports Complex, are going through a name change, and now that we know that this is the Woodman's Center, they're going to become the Friends of the Woodman Center, and they have rolled out a brand new website, which we're sharing on the slide there, woodmanscenter.com, and they are using that for marketing and information. They're going to be providing updates with color renderings, interior and exterior. There's a number of good information, good links that I would ask people to take a look at, again, if you have questions on this project. And that's going to be a live managed website and will be continually updated, so that's going to be exciting. And the last thing is the next design committee meeting will be held on February 7th. The main purpose for that is to review and refine the interior layouts of the facility, including a focus on the interior food service discussions in support of the convention center and the concession stands. And it will formally and officially kick off our transition from design development into construction drawings. So that's an exciting time frame for the design committee. With that, I would be happy to answer any questions the council has.
Any questions for our Public Works Director? Councilmember Miller?
I do have a question in regards to, and I know we've talked about this briefly before, in regards to the size of the locker rooms. Has the size of the women's locker room, the girls' locker room changed? Because I know it was less than half the size months ago. So I'm wondering if any of that has been changed.
Sure. The size of the women's locker room, which is the Fury, which is a Rock County co-op team, the Rock County, no? What's the question?
The women's, because there wasn't a designated locker room as far as I was told for our school kids. This would be for the general public, figure skaters, and what have you. I was told the size of the locker room is less than half the size of the boys in equivalency.
All of the general team rooms are gender neutral, and there are no designations for boys' locker rooms or girls' locker rooms, with the exception of the varsity team spaces. So there's a potential for varsity team spaces and potentially the Fury, the Rock County Fury. And in those instances where that where those spaces would be designated, where the team sponsors would pay for build out of the spaces. We've done a space allocation by player on the team, and so the larger teams have a larger overall space, but it's the same space allocation per player. So in the case of, and I thought you were speaking about the potential Fury locker room, which is the girls' Rock County co-op team that's has applied to the Janesville School District to move to Janesville for this to be their home site. So the size of the Fury locker room has increased as the anticipated numbers of players on the team has increased, but the space allocation per player is the same consistently throughout the facility.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Any other questions for Mike Payne? See no other questions. Thank you.
Thank you.